Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Hello. And if you don't know me, my name is Lindsay and you probably think I'm weird, which yes I am. Welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this glam this glam New Year's Eve look. Whether you are going out to the club or where else do people go, or you just go to your friend's house for some pizza. Me, honestly, I'll probably be just kicking back with my cats and my fiance and, you know, just hanging out, you know? Why go out and do all that? It's not like I'm in my 20s, right? So if you guys are curious or just want some inspiration on how to get this look, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so the first thing that I like to do if I'm going out for a long period of time and I need my makeup to just look fresh and good all day is I'll go in with any type of skin refresher. This one's from Skin&Co. That's all it says on here. I got this in a Ipsy box a couple of months ago and I ended up just really liking it just for a before I put on my makeup. Not as a setting spray. I just feel like as a setting spray, it just didn't make my makeup look as good, just for me personally. And I also really like it because it has peppermint in it, so it just makes your skin feel so fresh. And I don't even really care for peppermint that much, but when I first smelled it and had it on my skin, I was like, okay, my skin's gonna be bomb. So what you do is just take it and it spritz out like that, and then what you're gonna want to do is just spritz it all over your face. Next, for me personally, if I don't have my foundation on, I always go in with my eyes first, especially if I'm doing like a dark smoky eye with glitter in it, because it's just gonna end up getting all over here on my foundation and my concealer and everything. So I just don't want to like take off anything and then just like reapply it. So for me personally, when I'm doing a look, eyes first. So for an eyeshadow primer, I'm going to go in with the Louise base. This is in shade number 2. I found the best way to work with it is I put it on my finger like so. And I also noticed that, I don't know if this is considered like a good amount, but it just looks like, as you know, as our like parents would say, like a little pea size, you know, just something very tiny. And I just take it in my fingers. I'm just watching myself rub it. So I'll just take it and rub it in between my fingers. Now, this is going to be hard doing it with a mirror because usually I have like one of those little flip mirrors. But I'm just going to start by patting it onto my eyelid. And then I take it up to the brow bone, but not too high. But basically just all over the lid. And for today's look, I use the Soft Glam palette. So we're going to be going in with this guy today. And it's so funny because we're going to be doing like a dark, like smoky eye, and it says Soft Glam, like, huh? So yes, we're going to be going with this guy. Sorry if it's like a little dusty. You can just tell that I love this palette. I like it because it's just very neutral. So if you're not into like bright colors or anything, then this palette would be really good for you. And I'm going to start off by just blending my crease in and just starting like a base of everything. So I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is called Orange Soda. And I'm going to take that shade Orange Soda, if I can talk. And this is just a very fluffy brush. This is from e.l.f. And I'm going to start by just slowly doing little circular motions, adding it into my crease. Orange soda in the crease so far, just to kind of start like adding shades onto it. I'm gonna go in with this guy right here, which is a burnt orange. With that same brush from e.l.f., just that very fluffy one, I'm gonna go in and just tap it into the outer crease and then just put it over top of orange soda as well, like so. And you just want to start and not be so rough. Just a very light hand, either using these little buffing motions, and then eventually you're going to want to do like the little, they call it window wiper motions, just basically going back and forth just to make sure everything is going to be blended out. Okay, so I just have those two shades on so far, and then to just keep building up to it, I'm going to go in with this shade right here, Sienna. I'm just going to go in and start packing it right here in the outer crease. And I'm just going to slowly add this product because I'm starting to add those darker colors for when we get ready to add the black shade. Next, I'm going to start by adding the dark color color. This shade is Noor. It's the black in the palette, so I'm going to just start by slowly adding that to my outer crease and then kind of blend it up to my crease. I'll show you guys. Using that same 217 brush from MAC, I'm going to go in with Noor and just start by slowly adding it. Just going to tap it right on there. Now I'm not adding like any pressure. I'm literally just patting that shade on there because I don't want it to look too harsh. Now that I have that black shade on there and I have a good amount on, I'm just going to go back in with a little bit more and then just over top of the same shade, just do a second layer. And I just feel like when I tap it on here like this is that I have more control of the product. You can just put it wherever you want and just have so much more control, especially when it comes to blending everything out. Very light hand. I am just going to start by just blending everything together. First step into adding our little golden into the smoky eye, we're going to go in this shade right here, which is called Bronze. It's super gorgeous. And this is just a brush from Sephora. It came with a collection a couple of years ago. I got it for Christmas. I'm just going to spray it with a setting spray just to get it a little bit wet, so then when I apply it's just a little bit easier. I'm going to start by just adding that shade right on. Now you guys can also see I didn't use like a concealer or anything beforehand to cut the crease. I mainly did that because I didn't want to add like the black on top of like a concealer and just kind of like mess up like our smoky eye that we have going on so far. And then I just feel like it blends better when I have like a black shade on there and I add like a shade on top of it. I just feel like it looks so much better and it doesn't look as like pop out there. I don't know, that's just what I'm going for this look. And then once I have my little golden shade on, for me personally, I like to go back in and just add like a little bit more black because I feel like sometimes you can lose it by adding on a shimmery shade. That is so hard for me to say. So I'm just gonna go in with that shade Noor again and just do that same thing by just lightly packing it on top. Now it's New Year's Eve. What's the first thing you think of? Glitter. So we're gonna go in with this little gold guy from MAC. It's just called the shade Gold. This is from one of the holiday collections, but they do sell this individually. It's one of my favorite glitters ever. And I just wanted to put some glitter primer on. My favorite one of all time is this one from NYX or NYX, however you want to pronounce it. With that same brush that I used before. Oh my god, look how pretty. I just saw it on the brush. Oh my god, so cute. I'm just gonna take that glitter and then just start by pressing it right on top of only the shimmery shade, basically where we put the shade Bronze. Look, it doesn't that scream New Year's Eve? Like that screams like, okay, we might just be going to Denny's for like a little quick minute, but this is like, okay, we are going to the Olive Garden. I always talk about the Olive Garden on my channel. Can you tell it's like my favorite restaurant? Now that we have like the first basic steps to the eye look done, let's add some liner and lashes. Today's eyeliner, I'm just going to go in with one of my favorites. This is the e.l.f. liquid liner, and I'm just going to start by just making a wing. Liner on, and I just went in and curled my lashes, and now I'm gonna go in with these bad boys right here. I got these in a BoxyCharm last month and I've only used them twice so far, and I'm very picky with lashes, but I really enjoy these. I think it's because the band and just like the style of them as well. They are from Lilly Lashes, which is something like a brand I've never tried before, but so far I'm like, okay, I might have to buy another pair of these lashes. I know a lot of people talk about them on like Instagram and YouTube, so I see why they're hyped up. In case anybody's wondering, I'm using the Duo Glue. You can get this anywhere at like Target, Walmart, Walgreens, just basically any place sells this glue. So I'm gonna just start by putting on the glue. I just do like a little layer just right here on the band. Before I put it on, I just shake it because You just wanted to get like the glue as tacky as possible. I've had it sitting out for like maybe a couple minutes. If I had to guess, like maybe 3 minutes. So it should be pretty tacky, but I just wanted to stick on there right away and not have like the inner corner stick up or anything. So I'm just gonna go in right with my hands and just pop that baby on. And then I'm gonna move it around. We also have some tweezers for when I'm doing the inner corner and the outer corner. I'm just gonna let the glue dry and then I'm gonna go to the other eye and I'll be right back. All right, and I'm back. So I have the lashes on. I feel like these are absolutely stunning, like bam, bam. I don't wear lashes often, but I feel like, especially on New Year's Eve, if you're going out, I feel like lashes are definitely gonna amp up your look. Now I'm gonna just get started on doing my foundation and everything. So first I'm going to go in with this moisturizer. This is from MAC Cosmetics. It's the Complex Comfort Cream. I really like this one because it definitely takes away any redness within your skin. Now I don't know which primer I want to use because they're both very similar. This is the Poreless Putty Primer by e.l.f. Cosmetics. And then this is from Touch in Soul. It's their No Problem primer, but I'm gonna go in with this guy today. This is the Poreless Putty Primer. That's a mouthful, from e.l.f. Cosmetics. And I just like to take it on a beauty blender like so, and then start by just pressing it into the skin. So a primer like this is just going to help reduce any pores. For foundation today, I'm going to go in with the Milani 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I think they call it, yeah, Conceal and Perfect Foundation. This is probably, at the moment, I would say, a lot of words there. This is my favorite drugstore foundation. It is very long wearing and it has a natural finish to it. So I'm just going to take this little board right here and just do 2 squirts. So you're gonna have that much product. That might even be too much, but we'll see. And I'm just gonna take it on a beauty blender and just start by patting it on. Do you see this covers up so well? With any leftover foundation, I'm just going in and putting it over my cheeks because that's really the only spot I've been breaking out nowadays. Like everywhere else, like my forehead and my chin, everywhere else looks fine, but it's just the dreaded cheekage area. But honestly, my face has been clearing up, so you know, your girl can't complain. Foundation just makes me feel like my skin looks perfect all the time. Next, I'm gonna go in and do my concealer. So this is the Jeffree Star. I can't remember what he calls it, but I feel like it's called like just the Magic Concealer or something like that. This is the shade C6. And I'm just going to apply it to my under eyes like so. And then with the same beauty blender, I am just going to blend her out. Dang, that's such a good concealer. I feel like it just covers everything up. It looks so good. And then for a setting powder, I'm going to go in with this one right here. This is, I believe he calls it just like the Magic Setting Powder. I can't remember what it's called, but all the names will be listed somewhere up here or in the description. And if you guys don't have this powder, oh my god, it is so cool. So what you do is you twist it this way. And I really like that you can open it like that because then I feel like you aren't wasting any product with it like wiggling around and whatnot. And then I take the product and I start by dumping it into the lid. And I just eyeball how much I need, so I just feel like that'll be enough just to like set my under eyes. And if you guys don't have this setting powder or have never tried it, it has a hint of like a candy cane, not a candy cane, has a hint of a cotton candy. I keep saying candy cane so much, but yeah, so it smells like cotton candy and it's just one of my favorite smells because it just reminds me of childhood, you know? And I don't necessarily bake, but since I crease up so easily underneath my eye, I just take this powder and I tap it back and forth wherever I put that concealer and a little bit like on my pores as well, just to kind of make them appear smaller. And just with an all over powder, I'm going to go in with this one. It's the Mineralized Skin Finish from MAC Cosmetics. And I'm just going to take it on this big fat brush from e.l.f. and then just start by tapping it into the skin. Now that we have our foundation, we have our powders, you know, we got the whole shebang on. I'm gonna go back to the eyes because I really want to smoke out the under eye and then, you know, do the inner corner highlight as well. Going in with this brush, I know it's from Coastal Scents, but I can't remember the name. It doesn't have like anything really on it, but it's just a big like smudgy kind of brush that I like to use for my under eye. And I'm gonna be going in with that shade Burnt Orange that I used before just to smoke out the under eye a little bit. Then I'm gonna go back in with that shade, I might be saying it wrong, but it was like Sienna, but I am just going to smudge the same thing right here. For me personally, I don't typically like to wear black underneath my eye because I feel like it just makes it look so harsh, but I'm gonna go in so lightly with that black shade named Noor, and I am just going to start by tucking it right under here. And I'm kind of lifting up my lashes and tucking it in right underneath there. And I'm not going to go like all the way out and take that black like all the way into here. I'm just going to keep it in the outer crease and then just kind of blend it into the middle. And then just kind of stop like that because I feel like that is okay. Like I don't want it to look like super harsh. Next, I want to make my inner corner just pop. You know, it's New Year's Eve. I'm going to start by going in with this loose foiled eyeshadow from Ulta. Is that exactly what they call it? Oh, a lustrous foiled eyeshadow. Basically, it's just a foiled eyeshadow in the shade Silver Leaf. Now, it already has a pretty wet feel to the product. So I'm going to start by slowly adding it on until I get that pop that I want. Next, I'm going to go in with the shade Igloo Gold, which is from the mystery box that I just unboxed, and I'm going to add that right on top as well. There we go. We're starting to get a pop in inner corner highlight. And then I'm going to go in with this little glitter right here. It is called Silver Stars. This is from MAC. I'm just going to take my NYX glitter, put a little bit on the back of my hand, take that same brush I've been working with, and press it on top of our inner corner glow. And then I'm just gonna take the brush, pick up some of these little stars, and then press. So here it is with the stars all dried and on. I mean, this is something totally optional. I just felt like, I mean, everyone's gonna have like the same kind of look. So I mean, just a little pop in the center, not the center, the inner corner, just to add like a little bit of fun to it. Next, I'm just gonna be doing some basic stuff by bronzing up my face. I've been using this bronzer in here. I got this in an Ipsy bag as well. I've just been going in with this bronzer legit every day. And I just use it to warm up the face. I don't really contour. I just want to make my face not look pale. Next, I'm going in with some blush. And if you saw my last video, it was an unboxing of a Boxy Charm. It was the December 2019. And I got this blush in there. And oh my gosh, guys, I've been using it ever since I unboxed it to work and whatnot. And I've been loving it. I knew I was going to really enjoy it. Let me just show you guys. Like, it's just such a healthy looking blush. These are just like my favorite type of blushes because I feel like they just make your skin look so naturally healthy, and I love that. And I'm just gonna add a little bit under the eye just to look healthy there. And of course, we can't forget our highlighter, and I'm gonna go in with Igloo Gold, the one I've been using seriously all the time, non-stop. Look at that. What a beautiful highlight. Oh my gosh. I am so glad that Jeffree came out with this little highlighting palette. For me personally, the two places that I like to highlight is right here at the tip of my nose, and then recently I've been highlighting on my chin as well. I just feel like it already has like a natural sheen to it, so I'm like, okay, why not just add some highlight to it? On Black Friday, I ordered these guys and some other makeup as well, and it finally came like a couple of days ago. So I'm gonna be going in with the Scorpio Velour liquid lipstick, and then I'm gonna going in with one of the glosses, and it is the shade Diamond Juice. The last and final step, what you're going to want to do is go in with a setting spray. I suggest going in with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. It just really locks everything in place, and whenever I need to go somewhere for a long period of time, I use this because I know I'm not going to have to do like any touch-ups when it comes to my makeup. Alright guys, and here is the final look. Let me give you a little look-see. And as always, I'll put everything down in the description box for you guys. And if you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, then what are you doing? Come on, come join the little weirdo family party that we have going on over here. Yeah, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me when you guys love and support my videos. It just makes me feel like I'm doing something good. Thank you guys so much for watching this New Year's Eve glam tutorial, and I hope you guys have a great day and an even better week. Bye!